Welcome to Blessed Thru Blindness, the weekly podcast that empowers both caregivers and individuals with vision impairments. Hosted by Victoria Essner, an advanced assistive technologist, professional disability awareness speaker, caregiving coach, and someone who's lived with legal blindness for over 50 years. This podcast is your go-to resource for practical strategies, tips, and real-life solutions. Each week, we dive into topics that matter, whether it's self-advocacy, building a resilient mindset, the latest assistive technology devices or caregiving strategies, and insights that make a difference. Plus, we feature guests with unique perspectives, offering you a well-rounded approach to navigating life with vision impairments and caregiving. Let's jump into today's episode of Blessed Thru Blindness.
Hello, and welcome back to Blessed Thru Blindness. I'm your host, Victoria Essner, and I'm so grateful that you joined me today. If you've been following along, you know that we've been focusing on caregivers, the unsung heroes who pour their hearts and energy into supporting others. In this episode, we are picking up right where we left off, diving into the challenges and rewards of caregiving. Whether you're caring for a loved one with a disability, chronic illness, or other needs, this episode is for you. Today, we will explore first, recognizing and managing caregiver fatigue. Second, the importance of self-compassion and realistic expectations. Third, building a sustainable support system. Let's start by addressing something many of us feel, but may not always acknowledge: caregiver fatigue. Being a caregiver often means juggling multiple roles, and it's easy to put everyone else's needs ahead of your own. But when we ignore our exhaustion, we risk burnout, which ultimately affects both us and the people we care for. Signs of caregiver fatigue include feeling constantly tired, losing interest in things you once enjoyed, or feeling frustrated more often than usual. So, what can we do about it? Acknowledge your limits. You are only one person, and it is okay to admit when you're overwhelmed. Take breaks, even a 10-minute walk, talking on the phone with a friend, or a few deep breaths can recharge your spirit. Delegate tasks. Share responsibilities with family members or friends whenever possible. For me, something as simple as taking a moment to step outside and feel the fresh air can make a big difference. What is your go-to way to recharge? Caregivers often hold themselves to impossibly high standards, feeling like they have to do it all perfectly. But let me remind you, you are human and perfection is not the goal. Love and effort are. Practicing self-compassion means giving yourself breaks when things don't go as planned. Maybe dinner was late or you forgot to make a phone call. Guess what? That's okay. Setting realistic expectations is also key. Write down the top 3 things that you absolutely need to get done each day. Focus on those and let the rest wait if it has to. It's okay. Here's a mantra I like to repeat: I am doing my best, and that's enough. Let us talk about the importance of support. Caregiving can feel isolating, but you do not have to do it alone. Building a support system, whether it's family, friends, or community resources, can make all the difference. Here are a few ideas. Join a support group. Talking to others who understand your experience can be incredibly validating. Use technology apps like CareZone or Google Calendar can help you stay organized and share caregiving responsibilities with others. Very important. Lean on your network. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Remember, accepting help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign to stay strong. And you're giving others the opportunity to be a blessing. For me, connecting with other caregivers has been one of the most uplifting parts of my journey. Whether it's through online communities or local groups, there's something powerful about knowing you are not alone. As we wrap up this episode, I want to remind you that caregiving is a journey, and it is okay to take it one day, one step, and one moment at a time. Be kind to yourself. Celebrate the small victories. And don't forget to ask for help when you need it. As caregivers, our days can feel heavy, filled with responsibilities, challenges, but within those moments, there are opportunities to find joy. Small sparks that remind us why we do what we do. For me, this might be sharing a laugh with my husband, enjoying the smell of a fresh breakfast I'm cooking for us, or hearing a kind word from a friend. These moments don't erase the hard times, but they do help me focus on all of the good. Let me share some practical ideas for finding joy. Keep a small list of things that bring you happiness, and then incorporate one into your day. A favorite song, a few moments of meditation, or a call to a friend. I would love to hear from you. What is one strategy or resource that has helped you as a caregiver? Please share with us on social media or send me a message through my website, Victoria Essner, ESSNER.com. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Blessed Through Blindness. If you found value in today's conversation, please share this podcast with someone who might need it. And don't forget, leave a review. It helps us reach more people who could really use a little encouragement. Until next time, remember to be grateful, but just as important, remember to be kind, because kindness is contagious. Stay blessed and empowered.
Thanks for joining us this week on Blessed Thru Blindness, hosted by Victoria Essner. We hope today's episode, featuring practical tools, caregiving insights, and expert guest perspectives, has left you feeling informed and inspired. Don't forget to subscribe to catch all our weekly episodes. And if you enjoyed today's show, please leave a review. Your feedback helps us continue bringing valuable content to caregivers and individuals with vision impairments. Until next time, keep advocating for yourself, stay strong in your caregiving journey, and remember, you're not alone on this path. We're here to support you every step of the way.